Then you have Greta Thunberg, who is basically an actress. She's basically come out and said that. Like when they catch her on off camera on a hot mic, she basically laughs about how she's an actress. And she was kind of raised that way by like Antifa type parents and stuff. She's now a multi-millionaire just for saying that she's against the global warming and the carbon and all that kind of stuff. And whether she believes it or not, doesn't really matter all that much. But she's basically been one of the front people for it. But here's the thing, she's actually doing something that looks good right now. Looks good to me. She's apparently on a flotilla with a bunch of people trying to bring aid to Palestine.
This genocide is being enabled and fueled by our governments, our institutions, our companies, our elected officials who are supposed to represent us. End your complicity. Everyone, end your complicity in this genocide. Be human.
Now here's the thing. Now is this part of a controlled opposition type thing, which she might not even know, where they're setting her up and gonna make a big something out of this? Or is it all organic, which is quite unlikely? Not to say that some of the people, like even most of the people, or all the people who are doing this with her, might fully believe they're doing this, doing the right thing, and they're not doing it because they're getting paid and they're not being instructed on anything. I totally believe that's very possible. It's totally possible. So it's interesting that she's on this flotilla. And as I mentioned earlier, people can change. This is one thing I actually want to make a really big point about. I think we're going to start seeing that. So like with Greta, as an example, maybe she's starting to do more of the right thing, or maybe it's all just a controlled opposition. But I'm very open to people changing and doing the right thing.